Home care has essentially stopped for nearly 6,000 vulnerable Ontarians who have fallen victim to a serious staffing crisis, also impacting hospitals, long-term care, homes, and ambulances. Deluged with calls, and we do not have the staff to respond, said Sue Vanderbent, the Chief Executive Officer of Home Care Ontario, whose members employ approximately 28,000 healthcare staff province-wide. There are no longer enough nurses and personal staff workers in the system to provide people with help they need at home. Home care services have been under pressure for some time in the province. However, an exodus of staff during the pandemic exacerbated pre-existing problems. Those issues have become a full-fledged crisis during the current Omicron wave. In total, home care lost an estimated of 4,000 nurses since the beginning of the pandemic. The result of those staff losses means less care for Ontarians. Before the pandemic, home care providers fulfilled requests for nursing care 95% of the time. As of December 31st, 2021, that number has dropped to 56%. This means home care providers are unable to effectively serve 5 out of every 10 people who require nursing care. Over the first 3 weeks of January, capacity challenges limited a range of care, including post-surgical wounds, chemotherapy, IV antibiotics, diabetics, and dementia, and more. Home care plays a key role in Ontario's healthcare system, relieving pressure on hospitals and long-term care homes. According to latest hospital statistics, 582 people in hospitals province-wide are eligible to go home with publicly funded home care. This is a significant number of considering the stress being placed on hospitals systems by approximately 4,000 COVID-19 positive patients. The result of our current crisis are clear. More people are being forced to go to hospital for services they should be able to receive at home, said Vanderbent. And more people who go to acute care will remain stuck in the hospitals. Home care staff are paid less than their equivalents in other parts of the system to perform similar work. Personal support workers, for example, are paid at least $5 per hour more to work in long-term care homes and hospitals. The shortages we are talking about can have a life-altering consequences for families, said Vanderbent. These patients are more than just a number. They are brothers, sisters, and parents. We simply must do more to help them. Home Care Ontario is requesting $460 million from government to fix wage inequalities that have worsened a pre-existing staffing crisis in the sector during the pandemic. Government needs to do everything in its power to ensure the province is not in similar situation during future waves of pandemic. That begins with prioritizing home care funding to help stabilize this essential pillar of our healthcare system. Home Care, the voice of the home care in Ontario, is a member-based organization with a mandate to promote growth and development of the home care sector through advocacy, knowledge transfer, and member service. Home Care Ontario members include those engaged in and supportive of home-based healthcare. In Ontario, service provider organizations are responsible for providing nursing care, home support services, personal care, physiotherapy and occupational therapy, respiratory therapy, infusion pharmacy, social work, dietetics, speech-language therapy, medical equipment, and supplies in the home to individuals of all ages.